one laden with subversive assumptions, that I believe my decision-making is superior to the Sovereign's, that I consider him naive, grief-stricken, unfit to serve as the caretaker of worlds, when he is in fact in
a confrontational state
by the paradigm of the matriarch's own immaculate grace, providing abundance, freeing us from
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
By your presence here in the studio.
I would never report everyone's neighbor to mental refreshment for 1, 2, 3, of course.
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Crazy chats, but I must get back to it.
Now you know all you need to know. So on we go. Our station.
Emergency.
Protectorate subjects. It's your due. Because our way is superior to others.
Sequencing attack strategies.
Combatant scan. Target. Adversary vulnerabilities. Standing by to stupefy. Check your scopes for combat analysis. No combatant on my scopes. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Clothing mended, showing devotion as intended.
Enemy in vicinity.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Combatant scan.
On-site combat range.
Emergency protocols ready.
Thank you. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Go for torpification. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
That was requested
Fortificator at ready status.
for his neighbor.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Mental refreshment, household productivity is up 0.05%. An inspiring message. If that's not the meaning of community, I don't know what is. The following song was composed
Combatant scan.
and created under the exclusive direction of the Sovereign. Reflects his excessive
Hostile in proximity.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Exactly. Mitigating the threat. Locking them down.
Every day he's uplifting.
Reviving me is in everyone's best interest.
I know this is the case. Give him your grace. The Sovereign deserves all your love.
This unit of assistance.
Love him, believe you must do. I want your nothing, come what may. I stoke my devotion, have not gone astray. I'm a good neighbor, I do all I can.
Requires service.
Welcome, Console. Tell me, what's it like being such a flawless protectorate subject, such a beacon of loyalty?
You flatter me, Prudence. I am just a humble subject like you and your listeners. A cog in the machinery of the system. And like all cogs, the system determines my role. Mine just happens to be servitude to the Sovereign. A duty we all zealously share, yet I'm uniquely fortunate to stand in closer proximity. It is my life's great honor.
Of course, your lifelong duty. You served our Sovereign's father as advisor also.
No, Prudence. Advisor is the wrong word. One laden with subversive assumptions. That I believe my decision-making is superior to the Sovereign's. That I consider him naive, grief-stricken, unfit to serve as the caretaker of worlds, when he is in fact infallible. Guided by the paradigm of the matriarch's own immaculate bloodline, protecting us all, providing abundance, freeing us from want or worry.
So right, Consul. Forgive me for misspeaking. I'm just a little awestruck by your presence here in the studio.
Oh, Prudence, I would never report everyone's neighbor to mental refreshment for one small lapse. 2, 3, of course. I do enjoy our folksy chats, but I must get back to it.
Now, on to other matters. As Eden offers a plenitude of natural resources, our station presents a profusion of pleasing melodies, like this one.
Every day I am giving all myself in his name. I know this to be true. He cares for you. Sovereign deserves all your love. Every day he's uplifting, keeping us safe and carefree. I know this is the case. Give him your grace. The Sovereign deserves all your love. Love him because
Reducing debility.
I still fight devotion have.
Back and scan.
I'm a good neighbor, I do all I can. My great sovereign. That's why I love my sovereign.
Health benefits. Request.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Check your scopes for combat analysis.
trust. I breathe for my neighbors. I aim, I watch in his
Target analyzed. Lay down
I
fire.
know I am right. He's
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Emergency protocol.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
I do all I can. That is loving plan. That's why
Standing by to stupefy.
I love my father.
Now, these commendable
Combatant scanned.
Scrabbles are large crustacean-like creatures.
Combatant control.
Emergency protocol syringes.
Their massive size and thick shells
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
incredibly dangerous.
Difficult animal to approach. Don't try to eat.
At least for now. Bestow upon you perilous
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Fearless. Mechanicals to overcome the creatures.
System failure.
You've suffered extensive damage, Commander.
It's higher in protein and lower
Combatant
in
scanned.
calories than beef. So a responsible way to stay healthy for the Protectorate. And now one no longer has to fret about being trampled or clawed in twain to get it.
Perilous indulgence cavalcade.
Target analyzed.
Doing
Lay
what's
down
needed for
fire.
Society has never been so delicious.
Intriguing items engagingly described. What's up next? Another beauteous melody granted by the grace of the Sovereign.
I could feel my very little mind start to warm.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Things I ponder. That is who I am so I could be better.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
I have seen my friends and my family oppressed. So I
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
no reason
Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
can remove that crinkle feeling that can cause a
Combatant scanned.
what I know now. Those thinkable thoughts have to go. It's a quick mental refreshment.
Go for torpification.
As indicated.
Those sentiments I felt were such a burden on me. The weight is better felt by one side.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Thinking never made anybody happy.
Torpificator is charged.
Blessing. the offer
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
reprieve. Since that day, my thoughts have never been the same. And
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
strangers, the sadness
Standing by with life support.
once inside me has long been gone and died.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
That I could be oh so much much better again with the quick mental refreshment. A quick mental refreshment.
Bat and scan.
Quick mental refreshment.
Prudence dictates, sit back, and leave the thinking to us. This is everyone's neighbor, Prudence, on Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Attention, all subjects. Join everyone's neighbor, Prudence, in prideful reflection of our fellows holding the archive facility on Cloister. They alone stand against the horde of base corporatists and accursed overthinkers at the gates. The archive is the linchpin of the paradigm. To perish in its defense is a blessing. To survive its surrender is a capital crime. Your family would inherit your shame till the last of your line dies hungry, shunned, and alone.
Of course, the thought of our stalwart troops hoisting the white flag above this hard-won number-gnashing planetoid is unthinkable.
As in, all subjects are forbidden from thinking about it. Take satisfaction in escorting any neighbor to mental refreshment at the first whiff of flagging faith.
Yet who could doubt the Archive's redoubtable operator, Assessor Torbert Ostergaard? The man is a font of intestinal fortitude. He has a surplus of guts. He will defend till the end in sickness and in health. And now this.
Long ago, the matriarch devised the paradigm plan to support a bounteous life for all Protectorate subjects. From the tender fillet in your latest meal, down to this exquisite next song.
Here at the end of it all, it was worth it. No hesitation, no indecision. Taking my final breath in the name of it. My sacrifice for the matriarch's vision. Embracing mortality tests my morality. Bird the paradigm's plan without pause. It's an honor and a gift when I'd wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die for the cause.
Brad Chris, 1,000 bedroom free. Cause nothing survives.
Threat detected.
So grab a pack of deep fried Sprat, they're such a tasty treat. You know when you eat Sprat crisps, you're eating real good. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's Choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is Wireless Free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's Choice.
Limber up for a motivating lecture, employees. Just because your Auntie Cleo reached the top of the corporate ladder doesn't mean she can't resonate some bottom-rung relatability. Business is much like tossball, a game of inches and foot goals played with an excess of necessary roughness. And like tossball, there's more than one way to make a killing. Why, I was just watching the latest bout between the Easy Heel Loafers and the Zero-G Shooters. Just quality cleaving from huck-off to the closing steam whistle. And that 20-back tackle pileup on the tender in the mid-court restricted zone. Oh, I was on the edge of my luxury Sisty-Hyde spectation lounger. Not to mention the concession sales. Invasive marketing hucked it out of the arena with their official Auntie's Choice branded Sprat Crisp penalty buckets. Oh, but I digress. Just as in tossball, we all need to put on our winger face. Go the extra even zone. This is a marathon, not a sprint to get humped in the Wednesday zone. Although it is that too. Sometimes you can't score a body goal without an offsides huck. Play by the rules or play to win. You can't do both. Feeling motivated? Certainly you are. Now, step up to the line of scrummage and let's bludgeon the competition. See you at center field.
Now, upward and onward. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
Wireless Free Arcadia presents our top requested marketing melody, Borst Rockets by the Herschel Sisters.
Borst Rockets. Borst Rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today. When you miss the cough or chow, but you want to eat something now, you'll go for lunch with Borst Rockets. When your team is getting creamed and your winger's out of steam, recharge your tossball crew with Borst Rockets. Borst Rockets. Borst Rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today. Rescue soon. You can save the day with Borst Rockets. When your ship's adrift and lost, and the crew starts drawing lots, why won't your mates when you've got Borst Rockets? Borst Rockets. Borst Rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today. In your pocket and launch your lunch today. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today.
popular favorite was requested by Carlson Fidel, thinking of their family in Halcyon. Let's hope our War of Liberation brings the brave employees of said colony the products they need to survive in time. Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
We've got your candy.
That's tobacco.
Come taste this candy.
That's tobacco.
Getting started young. It's twice the fun. We're talking candy.
That's tobacco.
You love a candy.
That's tobacco.
If all that coughing bothers you, don't worry, you can chew it too. To get your candy.
That's tobacco.
Don't be a rude.
Smoke our tobacco.
It's what your friends all love to do. Behind your back, they make fun of you. So smoke that candy.
As tobacco.
Favorite candy.
It's tobacco.
Our medical experts recommend you buy a bunch and puff right in. Cause it's your candy.
That's tobacco.
Your favorite candy.
That's tobacco.
You want your candy.
It's tobacco.
Delicious candy.
It's tobacco.
Get your candy.
That's tobacco.
You want your candy.
That's tobacco.
Candy. Tobacco.
Run, don't walk to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality Antes goods or services. Your co-worker rivals get sleepy after consuming a full midday meal.
Not me. I stay hungry.
Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Whoever said humanity can't exist on bread and water never met you. Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Featuring our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets. Specially designed to be eaten alone at your desk.
The bare minimum you need to make it through your day.
Show your supervisor you stay hungry.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent or guile.
I'm looking for a meal that doesn't leave me feeling hollow.
Don't want to do no cooking. All I want to do is swallow.
Hey, here's a fancy cake.
Wow, it's a real beauty. Let's see what's inside and get back to our duty. Force first, oh, force first. It's not the worst unless it's Worst, oh, worst. Grab a can today. Tongues to sweet beans, lungs to hearts. Layers all the tastiest parts. Ears to hocks and rears to tits. Efficient meal.
Now, a catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live without. Recipe for gunky eye, goop lung, post-nasal flooding, and worse. Unless you've stockpiled Falderall's mollifying demulcent. An easeful release from Arcadian allergens of all kinds. Use Falderall's mollifying demulcent and breathe easy once again. Falderall, the most trusted name in exo-anti-allergenics.
Fine. Let us proceed.
This is for
Disruptive influences.
out on a big promotion.
Wireless free Arcadia. Our top.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Shoot me up. It will improve your odds.
Commander, you are dying, which is not advised. This time. Reducing. Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
Seeking cover.
Sponsored by Auntie's Choice, improving lives with unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment. Auntie's grand advance across the Arcadia system marches on. Sit back with your favorite adrenaline stimulant as we look ahead on our acquisition agenda. Top of the list is Praetor, a hostile but asset-rich environment. High risk, high reward. Our current foothold on this protectorate stronghold represents just a lick and a promise. Now we must pluck the high-hanging fruit. Protectorate facilities so hush-hush, even their own adult citizens remain in the dark. No surprise there. Protectorate brass keeps their people on a strict need-to-know-nothing basis. Our agents in proprietary inside acquisition think a Sentinel training facility lies in them hills. Sentinels are the Protectorate's ears and eyes, ensuring the populace remains fat and happy, or else. Certainly their base would be a trove of military technology well defended. Also earmarked for acquisition, a promising mountain lab dedicated to rift experimentation and general alteration of the fabric of time. Those unimaginative Protectorate slackwits saddled this facility with the predictably dull moniker Reconfiguration Center. I'll pause while you stifle your yawn. A classic failure of basic branding. No sizzle whatsoever. We'll fix that soon enough when our forces take the lab and our lab coats appropriate its intellectual property. Our Arcadia takeover is a marathon, not a sprint. We're all in the Sprat race together. Soon enough, Praetor's midnight moonscape will be lit like high noon with Auntie's signage. Now, on to other things. Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
Thank you.
There was a lonesome boy with a hapless frown, whose luck spun around when Auntie came to town. A marketeer who spotted a kid with nothing to lose, offered the boy a deal that he couldn't refuse. Yes, Auntie welcomes you with arms open wide, and all you gotta do is sign the dotted line. The boy signed up, he didn't hesitate.
Coming, Huston.
And he to do the mother papa. The marketeer said, okay, we'll start right away. The first week of training, don't get in your way. No rules, no oversight, no ethics to abide. The only thing that matters is the bottom line. If I load you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profit soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Make an Auntie proud. Well, wouldn't that be swell? Blow, cat, blow. To work against the he was high. It would be fair to say it was a trial by fire. It was a natural, and he quickly learned to make a red hot deal without getting burned. He was unscrupulous, and he sweetly rose. When you do your business, laissez-faire, then anything goes. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profit soar. The joy of lazy. Know it well. Make an Auntie proud. Where wouldn't that be swell? Come on, Cat, let's go! With impeccable style, the perfect poster boy. Oh, can't you see? Yes, he's a tribute to Auntie's family. I never worked for him.
I always find I work best when undistracted. Now, how might we be of use to one another? I shall allow myself a moment of relief. You've proven yourself well, but we have recently experienced a pivotally important, unforeseen development. One I must meet directly. Can I count on you? The fraction of time spent in one of the satellites comprising the Hyperion web was struck by a wayward craft and crashed on Paradise Island. I hope I can't collect. I look forward to the now. How might we be of use to one another? I scarcely take time to engage in idle conversation, but specifically if Great. I was just thinking, I'd love for a stranger to come along and patronize me so I could blindly hand them experimental. I have nothing but respect for. If I had to, I generally prefer to keep discussions relevant. I look forward to the now.
At the junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear Wireless Free Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals. Under only one circumstance will Wireless Free Arcadia report hearsay: if it makes the competition look bad. So now, hear this juicy rumor from Protectorate territory. Frontline Scuttlebutt has it the Sovereign is missing in action. He's supposedly their great thought leader, yet he has disappeared from public view, seen in neither moon nor station. What's the story here? We see Auntie all the livelong day, cutting deals, driving profits. And the Protectorate's console has been the life of their joyless shindig lately. Quite the go-getter. He's supposed to be the Sovereign's top VP, his muscle. Seems highly involved in their whole totalitarian operation. The Sentinels, their secret police, reportedly answered to him. Makes you wonder if the console is really running the show. Who knows? We have all the jigsaw pieces, but no puzzle. When we do suss out the real story, you will be the first to know. Now, on to other things. This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly, through talent or guile.
Shifty-looking individual.
Down in the mine, some sugar little small. Forgot the hatch was closed. The blast knocked off the miner's block, but exposed the mother lode. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Progress costs an army leg, or sometimes even more. But that's what your auto doc discount's for.
I'm cutting you off there, Charles. That's your third conviction today. People will start to worry.
Greenhorn dripped a valve in a chemical plant gloom. Brown sludge flooded the place that manager chanced to take. He didn't survive, but now we've got instant for slow pay. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Management regrets your loss, but hey, that's all when
with the garden in its current state. Please, try to capture your exact satisfaction to the nearest...
That's one way to become the center of attention.
I have many solutions, but
Lovely
none for
day
your
for
problems.
differential geometry.
One recent fiscal year to kick workers into gear. Auntie asked for new stim that keeps mud crystal clear. Test subjects worked all day, but they shit out all day.
Welcome to the CAF integration point. Will it be caffeine? Convictions are statements which promote... Interested? Before I can administer your conviction, I need to ask you a question. Expand on that for me. One day soon, you will evolve beyond an inappropriate attachment to material possession. A 24-hour period. Now then, a brief conversation is customary following the initial service. I see. That would account for the personal... You know, right this way.
That last selection has been scientifically proven to increase...
You must be curious why I asked for such a discreet rendezvous. Allow me to whet your appetite for... I have adequate reason to believe the Order is conducting a mass experiment on the population of Laplace's garden. Recall what you have observed thus far. Isn't it strange how calm everyone is? The Order is in the middle of a war. The Order is not cultivating its perfect plan, put bluntly. They're regulating the emotions of everyone in Laplace's garden through drugs in the water supply. moderate your volume, please? The Order claims the subjects here supposedly consented to Regardless, if the Order has made some kind of pharmaceutical breakthrough, imagine how useful it might be to certain parties to know about it in advance. I represent a group of information traders who would pay well to get their hands on a sample of this drug. So you've heard of us. Good. My primary task has been to watch the Order. But I'm confident my superiors would agree. Physical proof is of far greater value than mere rumor. No. This is about control. Everything is. Most see this as a war of survival. But what everyone's really fighting for is control over the narrative. To be declared victor and how it follows that a drug capable of suppressing discontent could also be used to suppress All you need to do is enter water reconditioning and collect a sample of the drug. Watch the guards patrol before making your way into the facility. Lately, he's been sitting near the fountains, performing his silly little breathing exercise. Whatever you do, be discreet. I can't have any laureates asking, what? No, absolutely not. To both suggestions. I'm asking you to be strategic, not homicidal. Pick his pocket if you must. It's too diluted by the time it enters circulation. Outside of work, I'd like to offload some... You're back. Any luck with the sample? I'm charmed my name was among the first to populate your thoughts when attempting to work. I have some Protectorate contacts, and I might be willing to lean my elbow on the scales in your favor, but not until after I've acquired my sample. Nothing nefarious, if that's the needle in your conscience. I know that must read as terribly vague to you. Well, I'm not. I represent a group of information traders who would pay well to get their hands on a sample of this drug. Interested? That's your prerogative, of course. The benefits of free will. Until such time as the Order or the Protectorate repossesses it. Your word is no knife. If you change your mind, I'll be here. You're back. Any luck with the sample? No need to wait for permission. Ask them. I was assigned to the Order as a girl, but never really found... Then the schism happened and everything... If I had to theorize, so my left pinky feels a... All jesting aside...
All of us at Auntie's Choice.
You're back. Any luck with the sample?
Would have you believe we're unscrupulous interlopers, intent on stealing the very bread off your plate. Tut-tut! No! Nothing could be farther from the truth. Listen to your auntie. They say they offer you direction, meaning, purpose. You say that's a fancy way of stating you're their slave. They say...
A second makeup exam will knock me off, so I hope you study this time right.
At Auntie's Choice, we respect the...
Smart researcher.
We're providers, liberators, spreading free trade and self-betterment throughout the galaxy. As the head of our
patronize the scientific surplus.
And start anew. Join us, embrace freedom, revel in choice. Auntie's Choice.
Okay, back to business. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
The uncomplicated loner, and my terms are quite straightforward.
That's one way to become the center of attention.
Yes, I am.
I look forward to the now. How might we be of use to one another? The purveyor of convictions? Not possible. Sub Rosa, here. Though it chagrins me to be unable, if there's nothing else so pressing.
Are never lower. If there's a cause you can't complete, or your answers won't quite meet, I can lend you all the bits you'll ever need. But the loan that you request includes compound interest, in addition to my standard service fees. Oh, I am the uncomplicated loner. And my rates are never lower.
Oh, I am known through all Arcadia as the uncomplicated loner. And by the when you know my terms, they are really quite straightforward. Oh yes, everybody knows that I am indeed the uncomplicated loner. And to keep things simple, you can be sure.
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia. Batten down your quarterly budget for an asset report. You know what deserves some visibility? Praetor, a gloomy moon that's become quite the shining star in our portfolio. Thanks in no small part to the chemical plant we liberated from the Protectorate in the earliest phases of property building here in Arcadia. Chemistricians in product development wasted no time repurposing the facility's production lines away from the Protectorate's fruitless gumption-suppressing pharmaceutics. Not much of a market for mood depressants after all. Solvents, food additives, adrenaline stimulants, scented exfoliants. Those are the surefire molecular chain moneymakers. The Praetor plant operates around the clock at peak efficiency, yet employee safety, as always, is given the utmost of brief consideration. 12 out of 10 top medical technicians recommend working in proximity.
For goodness sake, is it the pump or the sealant?
And who needs fingerprints anyway?
Industrial science? Now the fountain's broken. I recently placed into the industrial sciences, so I've been entrusted to fix the issue. But I've never had to put my I have. Maybe you're right. I could make a stronger attempt. But there's a high probability of irreparably damaging something. Then what'll I do? You must be an agent of the
Chemicals market, because when Auntie's Choice diversifies, we conquer. Now,
Injuries detected. How may this unit assist you, Commander?
If you need to discharge any sputum, I ask you kindly aim such accretions away from my general direction. As a natural byproduct, I can tell by your general pallor that you too may be playing. But now, where are my manners? Leslie Beckett, Oracle Laureate, Seer Supreme. Forgive me if I don't check, but now I don't suppose you've stumbled upon any of our excogitation chapels around Cloister by chance? Excut prior. In these unprecedented times, such logs could harbor hidden wisdom. However, with the war on, I've sadly been unable. Oh no. However, by my reckoning, I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. Oh yes, I'm aware. Better to know the spy in our midst than... Besides, Miss Doyle's harmless, and she serves the best convictions at the parlor. If you've already spoken with her about the experiment, as you have cleverly sussed out, Laplace's garden is the subject of an experiment into social conditioning, or curating, if you will. We have been administering a pharmaceutical to the population of the garden via the water supply that aids. It's odorless, harmless. Well, apart from the withdrawal, but I'm pleased you agree. Though, to be clear, it wouldn't have mattered. But now where were we? Oh, yes. The spy. Did she express that as her intention? You should do as she asks. Get her that sample. This is an unparalleled opportunity to see the shape of Sub Rosa's web. After collecting the sample, mix it with this liquid tracer. It'll make the drug functionally inert and allow us to track it wherever it shows up next. Not as such. Not at the moment. However, let me put it this way. Any potential for interference above null is worth keeping an eye on. I did not become the Oracle Laureate. Here, take this key. It will grant you access to water reconditioning. Don't we all? Nothing beyond what I already included in my 100. His resignation has been duly received and accepted. Where he goes from here or what he does now is, on a more positive note, the Department of Predictive Analysis's biennial summits will be far less contentious. Of course I do. Landon Wiley was afflicted by that which struck it. Were his methods wrong? Unequivocally. Should he have come to me with his concerns? Undeniably. But was his conclusion categorical? By the architect, no. The order needs less change now. But let's move on to other topics, please. All this fractious talk is... And what a history it was given to... Cloister has two things in abundance. Ice, indeed. It's been a favorite bone, fought over by the dogs of war, but I have every confidence it will end up back under order control sometime in the next year. Or 7. Oh, my word. But other stray inquiries occupy. Impossible, I'm afraid. The Protectorate is rather well entrenched, if you're determined.
The self-made market legend herself. Paragon of do-it-yourself. Slayer of unlucrative bureaucracy. Highest rung of the great bureaucracy. I saw my opportunity, and I took it. I said, Auntie, a moment of your time. Have you any tips for a bottom runger who's lost on the climb? See, I tried my best to urge her, because I rose before the merger. So all full of confidence, I asked her.
Strange to see all this vacant space after the overcrowding at Matriarch's Mercy. Plenty of room for refugees here. If only the Order administrants got their act together.
Child, and take it straight from me. This term, self-betterment, makes you 110% everything you'd ever hoped.
Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that
Go!
A revolutionary corporate guide with a fresh new Cadman surefire sales pitch. Now our underlings are grinning and upper rungers are winning. So shortly you and I will all get rich.
She said, persuade them that a better me liberates society. Sell them on an improved me. It's time to mount to piety. Choose betterment or impairment. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raise and that's your goal, and ignore all toll. Monopolize for price control, that's our highest goal. Pitch them on some moral grays. Make them buy our corporate ways. Convince them and increase your sway. Make them do what we say. I saw time for one more lesson, so I shot her one last question. I said, but I worry about reprisals when dealing with my rivals. Suppose I can't outdo or outthink the vast herds. She said,
If all else fails, kill the bastards. They're playing chess. You're playing chess. They think you'll retreat, but that's when you press. The game is cutthroat, so be a cutthroat.
she said, do what you can and do what you must to get far ahead, but never stop. Do what you must and do what you can. Ignore all the rules and never get caught.
I hope you have good news for me. I knew I had the right person for the job. Your reward, as promised. You did sharpen my... I'll put in a word with my associates to pass along to whatever Protectorate forces are on site to expect you. It's no guarantee, but at least in exchange for my help, however, I want you to bring the data back here so that I can make a copy of it. Before you hand it over to the Order, to be clear. Do we have an accord? And now you'll help me out more. So sweet of you, really. We do work well together, don't we? Return here when you have the data. If it isn't my favorite collaborator. No need to wait for permission.
Across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is Wireless Free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's Choice.
Here at Auntie's Choice, we've been hearing about the Protectorate's use of mental refreshment, and we have one thing to say. Is that it? No physical refreshment? Like the kind you feel from a sip of purpleberry fizzy tea, or from shopping our vast selections of remedies such as basic and acid. The body is just as important as the mind, and the body needs things like deep-fried cysty bits and mock apple shakes all day, every day. Come see Auntie, dearies. Auntie cares about you just a little bit more.
Now, upward and onward. Alrighty then, it's well past time for more merry melodies.
Wireless Free Arcadia presents our top requested marketing melody, Borst Rockets by the Herschel Sisters.
Borst Rockets.
Run, don't walk to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality Auntie's goods or services.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and Spectrum leavings.
The Chum Bar is made from the finest coagulated slurry of both animal and vegetable byproducts.
Including but not limited to Borst entrails, sprat organs, salt tuna skin, nanner peels, and tobacco husks for the perfect combination of crunchy and chewy.
Try it today.
And Buy an extra bar to share with a chum.
Right. Moving on. This one reminds me of the morning...
Commander, a moment of your time, if you would. Commander, I'm glad There's something of utmost importance I wish to discuss. Relax, Commander. You are not under my authority to judge. Though if you were, that phrase alone would have certainly seen you halt. I received a message from a close friend of mine, Virgil. His message claimed he had information relevant to the Supreme Arbiter's death. I did not mention it before, but believe it may be necessary to avoid shocking you later. Our greatest suspect in the death of the Supreme Arbiter is the Protectorate's consul.
Drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down.
Our mentor always disdained him thoroughly, and he our mentor. But we have needed evidence. Evidence that I believe Virgil now possesses. It was actually his suggestion we divide. Virgil often preferred, but there have been occasional... Very good.
Spectrum makes you smile, yeah. Drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzo. We love Fizzo. Spectrum vodka. Crave more colors through the gauntlet down.
Now Spectre Vodka comes in brown.
All the colors, don't overthink it.
Tip it back and drink it.
Drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, glug it down. It's Fizzo's. We love Fizzo's. Spectrum vodka. Drink it down.
Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down.
It's Fizzo's. We love Fizzo's. Spectrum vodka. It's Fizzo's. We love Fizzo's.
And now it's available in mysterious murky brown.
Fizzo's Spectrum vodka. Yeah.
Oh, that ridiculously catchy number was sponsored by the...
Welcome, intrepid consumer, to Auntie's Working Hard or Hardly Working. Trooper.
Yeah.
Hey. I've no fair ideas of how to proceed. What? Yes? It's really none of you.
Sarge, maybe they can...
And who'll pay them for the assistance? You? Then we definitely can't afford it. Best you look for some... Very well.
Same sucker, bad habit blocker. It tracks every movement like a hunting death stalker. Try a gross habit, it shocks and nadgy bits.
He's back.
Ever since the attack last night, he's been unresponsive and communicating. The artillery bombardment was particularly heavy last night before the assault began. And the rounds shook. Hayes put his hands over his ears, lay feet on the ground. And after, the only thing that had come from his mouth were jingles. We must rouse him back to sanity. He's their sole earner. Yes. Well, maybe. They're the kind of... All right, Hayes, I'll take 5 bottles of calorie kill.
Absolutely. I have a whole sales sampler full of all the...
You don't remember?
Poppycock.
Well, I'll be damned. Thank you so much for your help. Thank you so much for your help. Thank you so much for your help, stranger. We didn't know what we would do if Hayes was forcibly
Look at you,
discharged.
rocketing up the corporate ladder. It's the hot shot for hire. And from the wireless.
Whoa there, Ghost. Say, have you ever considered the benefit? Field Agent Auerbach. Would you have? If not, I might politely inquire what exactly you're doing. That seemingly lost a few peons in there. At some point, we'll work up the nerve to return. Then scour. Yes. Oh, well, alternately. Assuming you don't die. Which in that case, we'll probably just retrieve it off your corpse. Either way.
That whole place is one big death trap.
No, Come back with... No, Come back with Marisol, or don't come back.
At the junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear Wireless Free Arcadia. Featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals.
No, Come back with Marisol, or don't come back. Some combustion under a few listless posteriors. Listen in dreadful anticipation to my latest demotions report, starting with Aster Fiskwich, senior copywriter in invasive marketing, whose sloganeering was a bit too Tau-Ceti for the vibrant Arcadian market. You've gone stale, Aster. We can't exactly skip drive you back home, so you... No, Come back with Marisol, or don't come back. The Sprat crisps fresher than your advertising copy.
Don't seem... How about you? No, there's a war... Oh, they did they? Thing is, our local said camp is situated betwixt here and points to the north. Take it out, reconnect the territories, and walk away somewhat richer. You mean, what would you get? Some excellent. If you're a Sub Rosa works with both sides. What? And leave this place to the likes of them? Look forward.
Position too microscopic for Auntie's management. I'd like to highlight Assistant Waste Disposal Officer Potter Flandergert for a job not well done. The only airlocks fit for trash disposal are those far from my office. Nothing ruins a view like a constellation of Sisty-Bits bags. Now you're the assistant to the assistant. And that's enough negative reinforcement.
Got some test prep.
Till next time, everybody do your jobs like your CEO is watching over your shoulder. Because I probably am. Bye now!
Now, on to other things. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of Raptidons or some such.
Round the year of 55, on old Tau-Ceti Prime, a mile beneath the methane ice, way down in the mine, some shook her little smoke. Forgot the hatch was closed. The blast knocked off the miner's lock, but exposed the mother lode. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers.
On this episode of Big Game Hunter, we take you to the battle-worn planetoid of Eden, where Auntie's invasion is currently in process.
I'm Pierce Huntley, VP of Xenobiological Exploitation. For the past fiscal year, I've been on a profit.
Heading into unorthodox notion reclusion?
You couldn't pay me to go back in there.
Oh, look, Anais. Events prove otherwise, don't they? I've grown rather adept at peeked around a little.
Leave it to the Order to rigorous.
Burn down an issue.
The research will be in reinforced. Anais. I am not.
Fuck.
I'll hang. Wriggling through vents is a young person's game after all. We'll stay here. You find a way to disable these fences.
Each animal brings to the table. Auntie Cleo says the universe is full of things that want to kill you. But what doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Big Game Hunter. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice Adrena Time. Work harder, not smarter. Island, on the Elysium moon of Eden. A scenic piece of real estate, if you don't mind the occasional minefield. Pardon our dust. We'll spruce up the place once our takeover's done. For now, let's turn our attention to this episode's Leviathan crustacean, the Crabble. Think of Crabbles as the star wingers of the animal kingdom, but with goring horns and bottomless bellies. They're omnivorous, a 10-bit word that means everything's on the menu. From your head to your boots. Not a pleasant way to go. Here on Eden, we find a few breeds. The Hammerclaw is a hull-headed rascal. Lives up to its name. Packs a wallop up close. The Bullet Claw breed lobs plasma from its claw joints. They'll get you coming and going. You'll find various breeds adapted to their environments across Arcadia. Use your upper story when loading up for a hunt. Consider the habitat. Crabbles on Paradise Island hate a good jolt. Really sticks in their claw. My security team tells me we'll find a herd of Hammerclaws on yonder beach. Let's go close the deal. Huh. Beach is empty. Not a creature is stirring. Someone on my team is getting quite the vigorous dressing down. Wait, what's that in the sand? They dig! They can burrow! Underhanded rascals! Security team! Shoot them! How could you let anything that big sneak up on me? All right. Okay, I'm fine. Just let's crack the shell and see what's inside. Crabble meat is fragrant and inedible. The chemistricians in anti-R&D can process that goop into flavorings and hygiene products. Have a lot of good that does you in the field. Resourceful types can shape your shells and plasma glands. Good crafting fixins. You're limited only by your ingenuity.
Research studies prove that disengaging from complex tasks for a time to engage the mind in unrelated challenges has downstream beneficial effects for problem solving. Thus, our department attempted to design a series of stress-reducing educational challenges to facilitate these efforts. After some light early successes, we refined further and received results beyond our wildest intent. Soon, members of other departments were idling away in our offices.
Hello? Please? Thank the law somebody came by. I've been Might concerning, since it's all I have. Really? We would bunch.
Hold up. What are you suggesting? Just, at the end of the day, it's just an ant. Yes, just make... I seriously don't.
Can you let me out now, please?
Can you let me out now, please?
You're young and spry. You can handle that. Looking a little woozy there, Commander. Doing my job here. We'll stay here.
Hold up there, friend. Watch out. That way's a
Who left this vent open? Security around here was tighter in my day.
Whoosh! That's the sound of me throwing caution to the wind. While the herd wait for permission, I see my opportunity and take it. I hand make my own luck. Don't follow the herd. Eat purple berry.
Did I read that correctly? Seemed concerning.
Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we've got company in the form of an Auntie's Choice patrol. Seems their representative wishes to parley.
Don't shoot! Like she said, I'm just here to talk. Believe I've pieced together what you all are up to here. And I am willing to offer a mutually beneficial arrangement. Hold on. Spied the signs on the way up. Our team has a keen interest in much of the research stored here. Don't like the sound of that at all.
The idea of any Order research falling into Auntie's Choice.
I could hear that, you know. Hoping she's not your main negotiator here. Oh, nothing particularly heinous.
Can't really predict how Auntie's Choice would market heretical miscellany. But I could easily foresee them rushing detrimental
Unfortunately, she's right. And our R&D ain't what it used to be. We'd best be careful with any sensitive intel.
Suppose I'd be reasonably happy with that. Some claim these mental recreations possess untapped commercial potential. If it's all the same to you, I'll just dawdle here while you complete...
I'll prep the burners and make sure we have no more visitors. Burners are lit. Control board is activated. Commence the burn down process.
Well then, that seems sufficient. No half measures from the Order. Say what you will about them, but they are nothing if...
All right, if that's how you want to play.
Reckon I could have mentioned that proprietary insight acquisition gets mighty riled when you take something.
Grateful to see our intentions are aligned. We'll work. That Auntie's field agent seemed...
My original notes and research are...
I'm sorry, but I saw on the terminal that an external party gained authorization to study it. Give me some time.
What do you need?
To go.
You can't...
Why don't...
Meet you near the exit. I just want to sift through things for a moment.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Suppose this is goodbye.
Free Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's.
No. I recognize that look, Ben.
So we're good? You and I. Everything...
Oh, I wouldn't go that far, but good as ever. Don't think I don't see what you're doing with all this, though. You've always been who you are, but you weren't you for decades. A new cause comes up and you take it on immediately. Whoever you are now.
Goodbye, Anais.
Our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of unavoidable embedded chemicals. With
Yes, she's every bit as appreciated. I suppose you remain on my good side. May the plan...
I'm looking for a meal that doesn't leave me feeling hollow. Don't want to do no cooking. All I want to do is swallow. Hey, here's a fancy king.
Should have taken the deal.
Scoping out a hostile.
Up and at him, boss.
To the rescue! Sight unseen! Happy to help! Discreetly! No loafing, Commander. My feet, but only because you're looking pretty scathed, Commander.
Run, don't walk to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality Auntie's goods or services. The stamen of a typical Arcadian Titan flower, or Colossicus arum.
It's all the same to you. I'll just dawdle here while you complete the process. You know, in case you change your mind.
Multiply that by the dozens surrounding...
That option will work, too. Might be harder.
Hey, we gotta... I understand that things might come up, give you no choice. But for all they've done, these folk are still mine. If we can avoid bloodshed, we should. Yeah, just don't...
Peaceful release from Arcadian allergens of all kinds. And breathe easy once again. Falderon, the most trusted name...
Well then, that... No...
I'm sorry, but I saw on the terminal that an external party gained authorization to study it. There's at least one set of copies out there. Give me some...
What do you...
To go...
You can't...
Why don't...
From Auntie the Musical.
Yes, Commander.
Singing dramatization of Auntie's inspirational origins.
The other day, I stumbled into the right-wrong lift on the ACS.
Yes, suppose. Anyhow, I'm inquire away. I'm another. Our department employed a variety. All of our corrections can take time. May the plan.
Highest rung on our great new meritocracy. I saw my opportunity and I took it. I said, Auntie, a moment of your time. Have you any tips for the who's lost on the climb? See, I tried my best to urge her because I rose before the merger with Spencer's Choice. So all full of confidence I am.
Suppose this is goodbye. Made it here before you've been.
So we're good?
Oh, I knew. Who?
Goodbye, Anais. Hard to. I suppose you remain on my.
Listen, child, and take it straight from me. This term, self-betterment, makes you 110% everything you'd ever hope to be.
The you that you would be if you were any better. Get some get up and go. You get up and go get her. Choose pediments or impediments. Improve yourself, enhance the world. That raises monopolize for price controllers are high.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Enemy Commander, you're waiting. Let's get you healed. To the rescue. Sight unseen. Sit on top for a minute. They've been numb. And upper runners are winning. Not marginal, Commander. Little pick-me-up for you.
Well then.
I'm sorry, but I saw. Give me what to you. What?
This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Suppose this is goodbye. Oh, spin.
So we're.
Oh, I wouldn't. I knew. Who?
Goodbye, Anais. Appreciate. I suppose you remain on my good side. May.
Don't worry.
Primary vulnerabilities identified. On the way. Locking them down. Mitigating the threat.
Someone call for a medic.
I have a fix. Their weaknesses. Medic, please.
Smoke that candy.
As tobacco,
Favorite candy.
it's tobacco.
A medical expert recommend you buy a bunch and a variety.
Back in business.
Batten scan. You would not refuse medical support.
Favorite candy.
That's tobacco.
You want your candy.
It's tobacco.
Delicious candy.
It's tobacco.
Get your candy.
That's tobacco.
You want your candy.
That's tobacco. Candy. Tobacco.
On this episode of Big Gain Hunter, we take you to the battle-worn planetoid of Eden, where Auntie's invasion is currently in process.
I'm Pierce Huntley, VP of Xenobiological Exploitation. For the past fiscal year, I've been on a profit safari across the Arcadia system, helping everyone from lower management to members of the board tap into each planet's zoological equity. Every episode, I focus on a different species to tell you the risks. Watch out for its tusks! The rewards. Oh, don't spill a drop of that arachnid discharge. And what each animal brings to the table. Auntie Cleo says the universe is full. Kill you. But what doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Big Gain Hunter. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice of... Work harder, not smarter.
One capable of said activity.
That's tobacco. Smoke out tobacco.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
little woozy there, Commander.
That's tobacco. Smoke our tobacco. It's what your friends all love to do. Behind your back, they make fun of you.
Hostile in proximity.
Medical pack, out! Brass raring to go. Hello, Commander. Medic's order. Mix me up? I'm not exactly up for that right now.
Cause it's your candy. That's tobacco. Your favorite candy. That's tobacco. You want your candy. It's tobacco. Delicious candy. It's tobacco. Get your candy. That's tobacco. That's tobacco. Candy.
Look alive, Commander.
Reviving me is strategically optimal.
It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium. From the boardroom. This is Wireless Free Arcadia. Official frequency of Auntie's choice.
Dozens of different companies making everything from bandages and salves to weapons and ammunition.
If you can eat it, drink it, smoke it, chew it, or turn it on,
Come join Auntie's family. Help make us even larger.
Okay, back to business. I consider
Thank
this
you.
song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you should.
Time to
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
A trace of regret when you drink purple berry tequila. Make use of what you earn. Take a ride on that purple worm when you drink purple berry tequila.
Hurry, you bastard. I have a fix on their weakness. Torpificator at ready status.
end this fight on my feet.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
And take a ride on the purple bread worm with purple berry tequila.
Back in business.
Made with 100% real
You're tuned to wireless free Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice, building a better Eden where the skilled and imaginative may rise. Why settle when you can thrive?
Many of you are wondering, what is Auntie's Choice? It's quite simple, really.
Auntie's Choice is a lawful entity formed under the legally binding Global Corporate Treaty of Versailles, capable of entering into contracts, owning assets, and existing indefinitely for the express purpose of executing its fiduciary duties to its board of directors and to Auntie herself.
See? It's quite simple. Now, why don't you get to shopping?
Now, upward and onward. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Crab witch, a sandwich made from crab will make a mighty fine treat. Crab witch, it's the sandwich you want to eat. A crabble sandwich is so easy to eat, but only once our chemistricians process the meat to turn a bottom feeder into instant lunch. It's quite the branding feat. So grab a crab because it can't be beat. Best of all, this tasty flesh is deemed safe to eat. Crabble can be more than just a solvent-based glue. Now it's good for me and you. Crab witch, a sandwich made with crabble makes a mighty fine treat. Crab witch, it's the sandwich you want.
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's...
Should have known when I got to Lodge.
Commander, if it's as he says, I ain't got a choice. I gotta find that lab and put a stop to things. Will you help me? Thank you. We keep our lamps lit.
In fact, not responsible. Outside agitators were apparently attempting to frame the order in hopes of rekindling hostilities between us. But we were much too cautious and level-headed this time. Other outside parties, presumably less agitating, reportedly outed these malefactors and brought these matters to an appropriate close. Hope no employees listening shot anyone from the order while this was being resolved, which you'll recall we explicitly forbade earlier. If you did, and any order representatives are listening, we can offer our standard regrets and apologies bouquet assortment delivered to the homes of any surviving loved ones. Alternately, we could just leave a dozen or so outside one of our local field offices for you to collect and distribute yourself. I actually prefer that. Assuming by your silence, that's okay. Lovely, let's do that. Ta! Now, on to other things. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
Hey, you there! Need a smoke that distinguishes you from the average...
Have an update about
Well,
that.
look no further.
Funny, we've returned here, Back at Winter's Grasp, I found someone was... I wholly agree. I had Val set the location on our map. Inquire away. I may even... Our department. All of corrections can... Suppose you can ask. Truly? Oh.
They know that I'm a VIP. It's a Westwood Stout, and it says with pride that I'm a #1 top bonafide. In any crowd, I'm sure to stand out with an Uncle Wentworth velvet. Just out.